What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Smell Good, Feel Good. I'm Cody. This is Stud Muffins, and today I'm going to be talking about my 5 most favorite Alexandria fragrances for the summertime. So stand fast. Alrighty guys, so first off, if you are unaware of the house of Alexandria Fragrances, Alexandria Fragrances is mainly a clone house, but they do make their own interpretations of fragrances or their own original creations. But like I said, mainly they're a clone house and they make clones of really high-end niche fragrances or discontinued fragrances or fragrances that have been reformulated for the worse, and they try to do clones of the original formula. But today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Alexandria fragrances for the summertime. This is from my collection, and I don't have anywhere near all the fragrances by Alexandria. I have maybe a quarter of the fragrances from the house of Alexandria, but these are my 5 favorite from my collection. Before I start my list, I'm going to give an honorable mention, and that goes to Deep Blue. Now, Deep Blue is a clone of Mason Francis Crick John's Aqua Celestia. This fragrance has a great mixture of...
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and
This
leave.
fragrance has a great mixture of lime and mint and mimosa and black currant. It also, once it starts to dry down, has undertones of rose. And let me tell you, this is a very powerful fragrance. I say one spray will do you good for the whole day. It's got really good performance, great longevity, and really strong projection. The reason this is an honorable mention and not on my top 5s is because I feel this leans a little bit more feminine than masculine. A little too feminine for my liking, though I do still like to wear this from time to time, but I prefer it on my fiancé. Alright, now that that honorable mention is out of the way, we're going to start with my number 5 spot. That is Miami Beach. Miami Beach is actually an original creation from Alexandria. It is not a clone or an inspired expression. It is just an original creation from Alexandria. This has notes of orange blossom, grapefruit, ginger, cedar, vetiver, magnolia, and pepper. When I spray this on, I get a little bit more of the grapefruit than the orange blossom, and I get a mixture of that ginger and cedar. And normally, I feel like cedar doesn't go quite well with summer fragrances, but with this, it works. This was actually my gym scent today, and I'm very impressed with the performance on this. Usually by the time I'm done working out at the gym and I've been sweating and everything, my gym doesn't have AC or anything like that, and it's super hot and humid. But I smell this really well on my skin still. So very good performance on Miami Beach. And like I said, it's an original creation. You're going to get nice citrusy grapefruit mixed with that orange blossom, but then you're going to get a little bit of spice from and a little bit of zing from that mix of ginger and cedar. But it works very well, and I really like it. It's in my number 5 spot. Alright, my number 4 spot is the first Alexandria fragrance that I ever bought, and that is Alexandria Port. Alexandria Port is a clone of Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. And I actually came across Alexandria Fragrances because I had originally bought Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, and I really loved the smell of it, but I was super frustrated about how poor the performance was. But I wanted something that smelled just like it, but had better performance, and through a lot of Google searching and internet searching, I came across Alexandria Fragrances and Alexandria Port, and this smells exactly like Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino to me. When I first got it, it was a little harsh and synthetic smelling, but now that I've had it for a while, it's matured quite a bit, and it smells great, and it has beast mode performance on me. I spray a couple sprays with this, and it lasts me at least 9 hours. So, quite the opposite from the Tom Ford Neroli Portofino that I got. Anyways, great for the hot, humid weather where I'm at, projects and cuts through that humidity, and that's Alexandria Port for my number 4 spot. Alright, in my number 3 spot, we have White Zest. White Zest is a clone of Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This is a great casual white t-shirt type fragrance. It is just a smooth, lemony bergamot fragrance. It's smoothed out with some sandalwood and vanilla. Does not have beast mode performance like the Alexandria Port, but you spray it on your clothes a few times, spray it on your skin, and it's going to perform about average. But I've had some pretty cool compliments with this fragrance. The first time I wore this out to public, I sprayed it on before me and Amity went to go to a walk-up ice cream shop, and her cousin was working there with some other girls, and we were standing at the little window to order the ice cream that we wanted, and the wind blew at my back and into the little ice cream shop, and they could smell it, and they were like, "Oh my god, you smell so good." At first they thought it was Amity that smelled really good, but then she's like, "Oh no, it's not me, it's him." And so all the girls that were working in there, they came kind of rushing towards the window, and they were smelling me. And that's probably the most extreme or second most extreme compliment that I've ever had, where I had girls, college girls, rushing towards the window to get a whiff of what I was wearing, and then I got to talking to them about fragrances and everything. But anyways, White Zest, really good casual white t-shirt type fragrance in my number 3 spot. Alright, in my number 2 spot is Alexandria Fragrances Hawaii Volcano. Hawaii Volcano is a clone of Creed's Virgin Island water. I would say most people know what Virgin Island water smells like or have heard of it, but I have smelled Virgin Island water, and this is nearly identical. It's very, very similar. It is that nice coconut, lime, tropical drink type scent. Smells really good. This is I bought this along with Alexandria Port for my first purchase of Alexandria Fragrances, and I took this with me whenever I went on vacation down to Florida and wore it quite a bit, and I got a few compliments. My mom, she loved it. But yeah, I get about average performance with this. I've heard some people get like really good performance with it, but I kind of burn things off pretty quick. But I get, like I said, I get about average performance with this, and I love the way it smells. This is my number 2 spot. Great for a tropical beach type vacation. Alright, now my number 1 spot, my favorite Alexandria Fragrances summer fragrance in my collection, and sadly I only have a sample of this. I keep wanting to get a full-size bottle of this, and one of these days I'm going to pull the trigger, but that is Zion. For those of you who don't know, Zion is a clone of Roja Elysium, and I'm sure everybody has heard of Roja Elysium. Roja Elysium, it gets compared a little bit to Creed Aventus. To me, it's like a mixture of a fruity batch of Creed Aventus and Blue Day Chanel. When I smell this, I get a lot of bright grapefruit, bergamot, apple, a little bit of black currant. It's kind of like Creed Aventus, but not quite. It doesn't have any of that smokiness to it, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a niche version of Blue Day Chanel mixed with a little bit of fruity Aventus. Yeah, I really like this fragrance. You could wear it casually. You could wear it to the gym casually, or you could wear it dressed up. It just smells really good, and luckily this has pretty good performance. I wouldn't say it's got beast mode performance, but it's got average to slightly above average performance. And when you look at the price difference between Zion and Roja Elysium, then yeah, unless you've got the money, then yeah, totally go for Zion. So there you have it, folks. That was my top 5 favorite summer fragrances from Alexandria Fragrances. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like. Please comment down below what are some of your favorite Alexandria fragrances for the summertime. Like I said, I haven't smelled every single one that the house has to offer, and I'd like to hear your opinion, and maybe I'll check out some of those fragrances. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.